A sport like no other. There are no curbs, no circuits, no runoff areas, no pace cars, no rain delays. Only real street legal cars racing against the clock. On closed off sections of real roads that can be both unpaved and unforgiving.
Rallying is pretty old to India. We are doing this event for last 13 years. This is the 14th rally of Maharashtra. This is the only tarmac event in the country. Being the tarmac, this is the most fastest event in the country. It runs in the beautiful ghats of Sahyadri.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PowerDrift. On this special episode of PowerDrift, we intend to take you to some of the maddest, baddest and the dirtiest rallying action in the country. Reigning Asia Pacific Rally Champion, reigning Indian National Rally Champion and the likes of these are to compete here at this event. Let's step back and let's have a look at what you would really feel like if you were to be sitting in one of those rally cars belting your way through the stages. And for that I have one Mr. Parvinder Singh with me. And right now he's been kind enough to come over here in his rally spec gypsy to show me around what the drivers think when they are belting through the corners. As much as you would be thinking that you would want to be in a rally car, I can assure you right now, it's not going to be an easy job for any one of you guys.
Hi, I'm Amitrajit Ghosh. I'm from Calcutta and I've been rallying for the last 7 years, and it's great to be back to Nasik. And having Gaurav in the team obviously helps a lot. You know, being the reigning APRC champion, he always sets the benchmark time that you aim for.
We've been quite fast on tarmac, so we've got some good pace notes out here. I think that's a bit of an advantage I would see over the other boys. So it's a combination of, you know, having great pace notes, understanding the terrain and just going flat out all the time.
As well as being the benchmark, he's also the biggest rival. There's nobody who's an APRC champion, and he's proved that he's by far the quickest, and with international exposure of about 8 years, obviously he knows a hell lot more and he's a quick driver.
When you come to a rally, it's just not rallying against your competitors. You know, you're rallying against time, you're rallying against nature.
That's a lot of slide. That's crazy. Okay, Parvinder, you're scaring the shit out of me.
The navigator basically is going to tell us how we need to take each turn.
Okay.
So on the day of the recce, we take pace notes.
Right.
In the pace notes, we'll clearly mention 3 on right, over crest, going down into another curve. So it could be 5 left into 5 right.
Okay.
It's a flowing corner.
And the number that you're seeing, 6 right or 5 right.
If you could divide a clock into 2 parts, so the left and the right.
Right.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
On this would be 1 right, so it's just like that, yes.
Okay, so it's 1 o'clock,
yes.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, and the 6 being
almost a U-turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's very important for the navigator to understand the limitations of the driver. You've got to read the notes, look at the road, see exactly where you are on the tulip. I'd say much harder being a navigator than a driver.
One way to understand this sport is to imagine golf. Both competitions are broken into sections. These sections in rally are called stages. A stage is equal to a piece of closed road then, where racers race from one point to another against time.
At the end of the rally, the times of each stage are aggregated into an overall time, and the one with the lowest time is declared the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rally of Maharashtra. This is the super special stage, 2.3 kilometers of lap action here in Nasik. the reigning APRC champion, and Amit Kwachiko's the reigning INRC champion. One amongst them is likely to set this track on fire. Samir Thapar with Mitsubishi Evo 10, undoubtedly the fastest car in the state, and look at it go! Samir Thapar, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fastest indeed in the Super Special.
Today you have won the Super Special stage.
Well, you know, Gaurav he's the best talent I think India has ever produced in rallying. He's phenomenal. Ghosh is also very, very good. He's the reigning national champion. And there's no doubt that my car is quicker and better. And I think that's the reason why I've got the fastest time today. I have no qualms in saying that. Feeling of adrenaline, the feeling that when you're in that car and that countdown of 10 all the way down, starts, you go into a different zone.
Of course, Samir has a Mitsubishi Evo 10, so that's something completely different from what we guys have been used to. We guys are driving the XUV 500s up against turbocharged four-wheel drive 300 plus horsepower machine, so it's going to be a great challenge, and I'm positively looking forward to it.
Alright folks, so that was Super Special stage yesterday, and this is the next. The car already on its way. We are well on our way to have the first team, that's Amitrajit Ghosh, Mahindra at Alpha stage. Now they say good rally drivers have flies dying on the side of the car, and I can assure you lots of flies are gonna die here today, this way or that way.
I'd say much harder being a navigator than a driver.
Okay. So it's one of the rarest motorsports where really he has. So every single time I realize he doesn't want to answer my question or he has enough of me, he goes about driving his stretch like a rally driver. I shall do my job of being a navigator. So hard right, two right, coming up the crest, going downhill, two right once again.